Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me in another episode of the absolute dumpster fire that is the life of Amber Reid. Let's check it out, shall we?
Vlog, and I forgot to put on my earrings. It is what it is. I also have to put on some lipstick, but I'm gonna eat a little bit.
Like, why does she find it even necessary to mention that? Just don't start recording yet or don't talk about it. It's like every minute detail she has to discuss because she has nothing else. Also, this photo of her and her mom in the background. I refuse to believe that that's a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence with her when it comes to what she chooses to show, what's in the background, all of that.
Because I'm actually about to go out and hang out with my mom. So I'm just making like a stuffed bell pepper in the microwave, and I'm telling you, it is literally so good. Anyways, so I upload.
Has she ever said that she didn't like something? Unless maybe it was something healthy, but has she ever said, like, no, I don't like that to food? I don't think so. So a microwaved stuffed bell pepper, I'm sure that's great. Thanks, Amber.
Uploaded the first weekly vlog and I'm getting so much support. You guys loved the length of it. You guys genuinely enjoyed it so much, so thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is the first week where I'm also filming all the other videos that I'm doing in my schedule. So on Tuesday I'll be filming the weigh-in, which is going to go up on Wednesday, and then Wednesday I'm going to be filming the Let's Talk, which is going to go up on Thursday.
No one cares about this schedule. We're all well aware that this will not happen for more than a couple times. She can't stick to anything, so she's speaking to herself a lot of the time, but I think we all know that.
And I'm pretty sure on Thursday, I'm going to be filming the What I Ate Today, which is going to go up on Saturday. So that's going to be my new routine for a little bit. And, you know, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will definitely keep you guys updated.
Automatically just giving herself an excuse of like, well, if it doesn't work out, well, who cares, right? Yes, who cares? No one cares.
All right, we got the earrings on and we're switching it up today. Today I'm wearing a different color lip and I'm actually obsessed with this. Actually looks really good, and I'm super picky about the lipstick colors that I wear because my lips are super tiny with the shape of my lips and the color of my skin.
I don't necessarily have a opinion on her tiny lips. All of her features, in my opinion, seem smaller just because she is so large in comparison. But I always get hyper focused on the fact that her upper teeth are askew to where basically her left front tooth is perfectly centered with the middle of her lip. So anytime she talks, it's just like, Tom Cruise has the same thing going on. But she always talks about these drugstore makeups like they're just elite. Like they're fine for what they are, but they're nothing special. So please calm down.
And like, in my opinion, I don't think a lot of lip colors look good on me, so I'm super picky with that. But this is Maybelline New York. This is in the Super Stay Matte Ink, which I do enjoy this brand for sure. This is in the color 15 Lover, and I'm definitely a lover girl, so it's working out perfectly.
Get out there and get it, girls, so you can match Amber.
Outside in the spring and in the summer. We're back on the sunglasses on top of the head era, which I think is super cute, so do not come for me. So sometimes
it's not cute. It's weird. And when she just wears them inside the house, it's like, we know you're not going anywhere, so what are you doing? Who are you trying to fool other than yourself every day of your life?
sometimes I do mix perfume. Today I'm wearing Vera Wang Princess and Acai by Le Monde Gourmand. I cannot pronounce any of this, but I will say I'm learning that this brand, there's so many that they have. I eventually literally want all of them. I know that.
I don't really think I need to say it, but all these perfumes mixed with the body odors that she must have going on a daily basis.
That's not like realistic, but their perfume is so good. And I also love Dossier, of course.
Your first ball is up, guys. Three winners, two for Susan, one for Randy.
Yes, we needed to know what greasy thing she was going to eat. Thank you.
Well, me and my mom both lost, but I'll let you guys take a wild guess of who did win. My mom's fiance, as per usual.
Bitter. She's bitter about that.
Hello, hello. It is the next day, obviously. I actually just filmed my weigh-in video. So filming it on Tuesdays, it's going up the next day on a Wednesday. I weighed in and I was kind of shooketh at my weigh-in. So if you guys have not seen that, definitely go watch. But I'm really excited.
I mean, is she just trying to act this way for a reason? Because she's been fluctuating between the same, 30, 40 pounds for how many years now? Like, she's shocked that she's not 600 pounds. I don't understand what she's trying to do with this.
Excited for this new YouTube schedule because I feel like it's going to just help me create more routine in my life, and I love routine, and I like that like I am my own boss, so my routine can be a little bit more laid back. Anyways, I also have my members live stream tonight, which I might have a White Claw. I don't know.
Tooth.
When I ordered White Claws last week for my live stream, I got a 24 pack, or was it a 12 pack? 24 or 12, but either way, I have some.
How do you not remember? Because there's a very large difference in those two things. A 12 and 24 pack. Yeah, I'm sure you don't remember, Amber, just like you don't know how to say certain words.
Left over, well, a lot left over. So I might have one for my live stream. I don't really know. I put my hair up because I'm doing some cleaning around the apartment. I like to be pantsless, hair up when I do my best cleaning. All right, so if you saw my weigh-in video, this has to do with my goal. This is my first water bottle today. Let's like drink some of it together, and I just realized it's freaking ice cold, so I'm not gonna be able to chug it, which I wanted to do. If you haven't drank water today, do it. Here's your reminder. Chug number one.
If anybody is using Amber as a daily reminder for any type of healthy habit, please seek help. That's all.
One. Chug number two, and I think I have a brain freeze. Chug number three, and I definitely have a brain freeze. Ow, ow, ow. Number four, down. I need to remind myself if I want to.
This right here reminds me of something my little sister would have done when she was like 8 years old, just basically being stupid for no reason over something so small. I swear, she just thinks she's so cute. Like, I can't stand this behavior.
I chug, I need to do room temperature water. A little bit left, I got this. Oh, it hurts. It hurts real bad. Brain freezes are weird, man. I did it. And this right here is just a bag of trash and some boxes on top of my wagon because
she really got a bottle out of the fridge and decided it was a good idea to film this little segment for her video. Like, oh my God, I just can't wait to get this cold bottle of water out so they can see that, one, I'm drinking my water. And it's a struggle, you guys. Her life. What is her life?
I like to take my trash to the dumpster myself. I do have trash valet, but I don't know. I like to do shit myself, okay? Hello, hello.
Yeah, we all know you're an independent woman, Amber.
Live stream. I did drink a little bit. I had my other water sitting out here waiting for me, but never drank it. But the night is not over. Oh my God. My favorite part of the live stream has got to be everyone hyping me up about all of my freaking Oracle decks that I have. And I was doing readings for people. I've never really done them for other people. I'm only like really good at it for myself. But people were literally hyping me up. So I was like doing love readings and all these type of things. And it was just genuinely so fun. But the beginning of my live stream was a little hecticana. I almost had to get off because I genuinely was having so much anxiety because the topic at hand. Like I really am in that era where it's like I am trying to take out all the negative energy in my life. Like I just have to protect my peace. And I feel like a lot of people have to do that. And I know sometimes
she protects her peace by going to every reaction channel, checking every comment section. I'm going to be sighing a lot in this one, I have a feeling.
It's really hard because it's like, that means you have to make some serious decision making. But I decided to stay on and it actually went really good and I enjoyed it. Hello, hello. It is the next day and I just got done filming the Let's Talk video. Oh my God, my mouth is so dry. I've been yapping at the bits. And I was going to mention this as one of the rumors in the Let's Talk video, but I'm just going to mention it now. So Salty Crab said that I did a privacy complaint on their video, and I just want to be the one to say that that never happened. So I just want to like say
No one believes a word you say. You have zero credibility, and no one believes you about anything. And you are this petty, so I'm sure you would do that. So quit acting like you're above it.
that here. I do not want my vlogs to be drama based, but like if I have to like just deny or confirm something or just like mention something, that I'm going to. But I just want to make that very clear that that was not me. So moving on. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am so fucking sad right now. I literally filmed a video today where I'm literally talking about like how I don't want to have to prove myself to people anymore, and me having BPD or a kidney stone, like I don't need to show those proofs and all this stuff. But then I was triggered. I literally have been so triggered with this whole cancer talk again. Like that was such a fucking traumatic. I just can't. It was so fucking.
Wow, she actually has a water droplet in her eye right here. Here's my opinion about this whole thing with her cancer and her being so upset that about what Beck said, which obviously she completely misinterpreted for her own narrative, but it's more so just the fact that she's not getting the sympathy that she wanted to have from having this diagnosis like she's seen other people receive. To me, this is why she's upset. It's not that she really gives a crap about what anyone thinks as far as if she did or did not have it. It's because she's still not getting the reaction that she thinks she deserves.
Dramatic, and it's like everyone is talking about it again, and it's like I have all these memories and like the feelings I had and the fears, it's all just like flooding back to me, and it's like I don't want to feel like this. So it's like Beck and Destiny did this weird live stream today, and I literally told myself I am not watching that shit, and I actually succeeded. And then I go on Instagram, people are saying that I lied about cancer again, and Beck proved it.
So once again, seeking out comments. Stay off Instagram if you're that fragile. But she can't. She feeds into it, and part of her likes this. I don't care what she says. She loves being the victim, so she loves having ammo to come back and say, see what they're doing to me? Like, this is just all feeding into her shit.
I'm just like, what is happening? Beck was literally with me when I found out over the phone that I had cancer. After my hysterectomy, Beck literally was there with me. I was there at the hospital for 4 days. I vlogged it. Beck did not leave, not one time. There was a constant nurse or doctor going.
But Beck was such a terrible partner, right? But they were with you every second through all of this. Okay.
In there talking to me about everything, and it just makes me think like I am in the twilight zone for Beck to even like insinuate that it could be precancerous when it's literally fucking not. Like Beck was literally there with me the whole time. And not only that, but like before and after my hysterectomy, all of the appointments that I went to, Beck was there.
Beck was there wiping you. Yes, we know.
It makes me think like, what was our relationship? Like the fact that Beck can sit there and straight up not like for sure say, yes, it was cancer, even though they said it a million times. When I say they, I mean like all my doctors and my oncologists, etc. They said it a million fucking times in front of Beck. It's like, did Beck just not care about any of our relationship? Like, or do they genuinely?
This straight pisses me off. The fact that she's going to use this one little thing that she's completely misinterpreting anyway to be like, they never cared. No, you're the one that never cared about them, Amber. They were the ones that were taking care of your every need. And it really struck me when Beck said they were basically doing what they had to do to help protect Amber's dignity. That is a level of love and care that Amber will never understand because she has never done that for anybody that she supposedly cares about. If anything, we know she's done the exact opposite. She tries to embarrass them. She tries to make them look like the bad guy in every opportunity. So this really pisses me off that she's going to try to use this one thing that Beck said that she's completely misconstruing to say, they never cared about me. Amber wouldn't know true love if it slapped her in the face, truly.
Just want money so bad that they have to like continue the speculation train. Like, it's just so fucked. The fact that it's something this serious just goes to show that they genuinely did not care about any single thing in my life.
She's stupid. I also love the fact that within like a 24-hour time frame, she posts a video saying, I don't have to prove myself anymore. And then she does this. It's poetic and it's amazing.
Probably should not be talking about this right now. I just went live for 5.5 minutes. Literally, that's it. Yet again, proving with more medical fucking paperwork. And it's just like, I don't know why I
She's
keep,
saying the F word, you
like,
guys. It means she's
demeaning
serious.
myself. I keep making myself this small, this fucking small. Every time the topic of cancer comes up, like, it's just, like, say what you want. Like,
if she could have a little humility, honestly, it would probably do her a lot of good, but we know that's never going to happen.
make all the rag jokes under the sun. I don't give a fuck anymore. But like, my topic of cancer, like, really just, it really gets to me because that was a true real life experience I had. And I'm so tired of people invalidating my experience and saying, well, you didn't go to follow-ups. I went to multiple. I've had multiple CT scans since I was diagnosed with.
I thought she couldn't fit in the machine. Thought that's what she had said, but of course she's going to say now she's had multiple. Because her body is so much smaller than it was back then, you guys.
Cancer and had a hysterectomy, and every single time everything comes back normal. I am in remission. It is almost going to be the 5-year anniversary that I found out, and then I had my hysterectomy, and instead of feeling proud that I, Amberlynn Reid, am a motherfucking cancer survivor, I am sitting here yet again having to prove myself to a bunch of.
You shouldn't feel proud. So I'm glad that you don't. You shouldn't feel proud because you survived cancer. You survived in spite of your efforts. So your body kept going, even though you obviously learned nothing and made no changes. And here you are, still big as ever. So yeah, you really shouldn't be proud that you survived cancer. You survived in spite of yourself.
People who just don't want to listen to me because they want to invalidate my every single experience, and I'm just tired of it.
An angel in the light, just walking down the street.
All right, so it's been a little bit of time. I just came back in from walking Twinkie, and I deleted my 5.5 minute live stream. I know it's going to be on like other people's channels, which I don't care about that. I just don't want it on mine. This is like a perfect example of,
Yeah, because it was extremely embarrassing and stupid.
Like, failing at regulating my emotions. I know I feel valid in hurting because people don't believe my cancer journey, even though it was fucking terrifying, but I need to work on regulating the emotions that I feel due to that. And this was just a prime example that.
Once again, she's going to keep using this as, it's basically, I don't want to say it's a crutch, but it's her one thing she can point to that she feels victimized by in recent years, even though, let's be so for real, it was very preventable and exacerbated by how she treated herself. So
I failed at that. So if you guys saw that live stream, I apologize for my hecticoness. Also apologize for crying literally just a minute ago in this vlog. I need to read the book, Let Them. So many people have recommended it to me. It's like the let them theory. Let them think what they want, have their own opinions. Like, it doesn't matter. So I might actually make.
she never will because she's a narcissist, allegedly. And narcissists 100% are consumed by how other people perceive them, which is why everything she does is a performance. Everything she shows us is very calculated, and that 5-minute video was a major slip up on her part. So everyone was saying how embarrassing, how ridiculous. So this is the only reason she's trying to retract it now and why she took it down, because she realized how shitty it made her look. Not for any other reason, because of how it made her look.
Make that my next read because genuinely I need to live like that. Like, just let them think what they want. All right, you guys, let's turn this vlog around to more of a positive vibe. So I'm gonna be surprising my mom. As you guys know, she loves bingo. So I'm gonna surprise her with a new bingo bag and more daubers because all of hers are running out of the ink. So the bingo bag that she has now is black and it says bingo all over it. It's super cute. I got it for her like a year and a half ago. But I was like, Mom, let's get you in your girly era. So I got her this pink one and then I filled it with so many daubers. Like,
Does her mom have any other interests other than bingo
like
that Amber has ever cared to explore?
And she still has room for so many more. So truth be told, I also love bingo, not gonna lie. I never really go into it thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna win. Like, I keep that
Because it's sedentary and you get to eat, we know.
positive outlook, but I mainly go into it just like, okay, this is fun, spending time with my mom. It's relaxing. We get to sit there, catch up, talk. And you guys know me. I love a video game. I love a board game. I love any sort of game, card game, etc., etc. That includes bingo. But the bingo bags, they're not my aesthetic. So I was like, okay, what could I do instead? And then I thought of my friend. She actually uses a makeup bag. So hers is just like a black makeup bag, but I'm extra. I got this. So it's a Juicy Couture makeup bag.
That arm. Everything she ever picks and likes, I swear, is the gaudiest shit I've ever seen. And it's something that a teenage girl would pick. Take that as you will.
And you guys know I love this color pink and I just think it's so freaking cute. But the issue is not a lot of daubers fit in here. I mean, you don't need that many, but I get tired of using the same color constantly. So I have about 5 in there, which is not bad. But I also bought myself some bingo daubers, okay? Because those 5 are just old ones that I've had. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Well, I have a Telfar bag that I rarely use. I'm obsessed with this bag so much. I'm like, girly, use it as your bingo bag. Like, are you kidding?
How many bags does this person need to take to bingo? Like, how many daubers does one person normally use on the course of one bingo game? Pretty sure it's not more than like 1 or 2 if you want to get fancy. But as usual, everything to excess.
My daubers in there. So I'm also very weird about germs. My mom, she makes fun of me for it. I like to clean the tables at bingo. Yes, I do. So usually I
Yeah,
just
we
go
know
to the
how
bathroom and get
cleanly
some
you are.
soap on like a paper towel. But I saw someone else with some like hand sanitizer wipes and I was like, oh my god, why don't I just do that? So I got one to put in my mom's bag. So I'm gonna surprise her.
Don't get me wrong, it is a good idea to wipe down surfaces, especially when it's like a high touch points, like getting on an airplane or wiping down your tray and seat buckle when you sit down. So it's not a terrible idea for her to do this, but just for her to be like, everyone knows how cleanly I am, you guys. Like, can we see the corner of your sink in your bathroom right now? How cleanly is that?
With that. And then obviously one in mine as well. And this has nothing to do with bingo, but I got some more of the Happy Wax melts because after I use them more, I realized I actually like them a lot. They're all shaped as cute little bears. I love them so much. So I got the Coastal Tide, the Pina Colada, and Palo Santo. Sorry, it is super dark right now. I'm outside with Twinkie for the last like potty time before.
Why does she find it necessary to state obvious things all the time? It's super dark right now. We can see that. We're not simpletons. We can use our perception to understand the basics.
Bed. And you guys, I think we have another dangling ankle situation because I don't know what I did, but I stepped weird and now my ankle hurts so bad. And it's literally the one that I tore ligaments in. So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god, it hurts so.
Oh my god. I swear, anything is a crisis to this woman. It really doesn't take much, does it? But all I know is she better be careful because she is one ankle away from being bedbound again.
So bad. You guys know me. I waddle when I walk, so now I'm having to like waddle and limp. What did I do?
Don't bother picking up that garbage on the ground, Amber. We wouldn't want to make an extra effort to help the environment or the areas around you.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she's going to the bathroom. Let's give her. Oh, she's done. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though, like the more I have walked like down this block, the better it feels.
Wow, it's almost
Hello,
like
hello.
exercise helps your
It is the
body.
next day. I'm
Movement.
just doing some laundry right
Stretch
now.
those
So I have
ligaments.
clothes that I have to put away, and then I'm about to transfer clothes from the wash to the dryer. But a little update on how
Remember how she said when she lived with Beck at Eric and Ricky's that she couldn't reach the inside of the washer? So apparently she can now? Okay, good to know.
I was feeling last night. My ankle feels a million times better. I think I just like stepped weird, but I am fine. And I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but like I never remember my dreams. It's very, very rare. But I woke up remembering my dream and it was traumatizing and it felt so real. So in my dream, I was in a lake swimming and all of a sudden a shark bit my leg. And I know people say you don't feel pain in dreams, which is actually kind of partially true because it didn't hurt, but it was like this horrible pulling pain. I don't know if my leg was hurting in my sleep or what, but this massive shark bit my poor little leg. Little leg.
Yeah. Little leg. What's there even to say about this? This is just so stupid. It's like, have you ever had a dream before? I'm traumatized, you guys.
Whose leg is little around here? Not mine. But oh my god, the actual like, ugh. The imagery of it, ooh, it's like haunting my brain and I feel a wee bit scarred. I just think it's really weird that I remembered my dream so like hardcore when I never do. Sometimes I like to look up dream meanings because I'm telling you, it's rare that I remember shit. So when it does happen, I like to look it up. Like, what does this dream mean? So I might do that. Also,
She is so obsessed with herself. Also, what do you think was haunting Beck's dreams?
another update because of the whole Beck cancer situation. So many people were like, why don't you just watch the clip before you go and assume based on what people are saying in your DMs? And the thing is, when I got all of the DMs at first, like, yeah, I went and I looked at the clip. Like, I wasn't gonna just like believe a bunch.
This makes you look worse. This makes you look worse. So you were actually informed that about how they truly meant it, and you still went off and crashed out. Okay, good to know.
Bunch of people because that's happened a lot where I'll get like a flood of DMs and then it turns out it's not even real. It's just people trolling or misunderstanding. So I did go and look at the clip and it's just like the way that Beck worded it, they knew what they were doing. And it's just sad because they were there.
Unless somebody's going to say, I 100% agree with everything Amber said exactly how she said it, she's not going to be happy. So, big surprise.
For my whole cancer journey. And they know 100% without a doubt, without a fact, that I had cancer. They know what type, they know what grade. So, how can you remember the stupid smallest details about things, but not that? So since my live stream, I woke up with a lot of people saying, Amberlynn, you are so valid. Like the way.
You know, something I just considered, she wants to talk about how all the things she's gone through in her life, she's had a lot of memory loss. And I 100% believe that. There's a lot of things that are tied to trauma and memory loss. So not disputing that at all. Has she ever considered that maybe Beck was going through a lot during that time frame in their life? So maybe part of their memories isn't the greatest. Maybe there's certain things they wanted to block out subconsciously. No, just you, Amber. Just you were affected by any of this. Okay, good, good.
The way you reacted in that live stream was so valid, because I guess there are reaction channels who have taken that live stream, which is fine. But I just appreciate the support and people seeing that I do have like valid feelings sometimes. Like the reaction
Keep
channel
gassing her up,
community
guys. We
and,
need
like,
more
the
crash
haters,
outs.
like they never think I'm valid in any way that I feel. And it's just like, bro, how can I always be wrong 100% of the time? That's not a thing. Like, it's just genuine.
She never thinks she's wrong, though. That's the problem. She might say it. She might cry and be like, I'm sorry. But she doesn't, in her mind, think that she's wrong. She's only doing these things, again, because of how it appears to other people. A narcissist is never going to be the villain in their own story. Never, ever, ever. So no matter what she says, oh, I took accountability, this, she doesn't believe it. In her mind, she does not believe that she's wrong, ever.
Really not. Is this a baby boy? Yeah. You guys know that I am a to-do list type of girly. I'm a planner type of girly. The planner that I actually hauled for you guys at the beginning of the year, I've been using for like daily scrapbooking. I am a couple weeks behind, I'm sorry. But my actual true daily planner is this planner. It's the...
What is she planning? Meals? And going to bingo? We know you have no life. And you barely leave the house. So what is it that you're planning? God.
Linda Tong planner, which I'm obsessed with it because let me show you an example. Every single month is a completely different theme, and Linda is the one who literally drew all of this. So super creative and artistic. I'm obsessed. So like June looks like this, December. But here you can see on the front page, like this is the theme for every single month. But I like to use this just for like everyday to-do list.
Yeah, we know. You like making lists, you love the planning part, and you're obsessed with yourself. We get it.
Things, but I just got done writing my YouTube schedule for this coming week, so I can show you guys that. So it's genuinely just easier for me to like have this all written down, because I'm telling you, I wake up and I'm like, what was I supposed to do today? And I really want to like take this YouTube schedule seriously.
Wow,
so
what
far,
a
I'm actually
booked
really enjoying
schedule.
it. So every day I have like what needs to be filmed or uploaded that day. And as you can see, whatever I am filming that day, I also...
All YouTube schedule related. Saturday. Upload what I ate today. No appointments. No outings. God, this is pathetic.
Also like to edit and schedule it that day as well. So I just got out of the shower and I usually sleep with my hair in a bun, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna put it in 2 braids while it's...
Wow, this really highlights how thin her hair has become just because of how skinny those braids are. That's a look. That's a look, Amber.
wet. I'm gonna add some of this Chi Silk Fusion, and I'm telling you, best stuff I've ever used. If you have like frizzy hair for whatever reason,
Who told her to apply it like that? You're getting it on like the top layer of your hair. She should have combed her hair out, worked it through root to end, then braided. I swear, everything she does is like something that it's like nobody told her how to do it, and she's just figuring it out for the first time, and it's the dumbest possible way.
Whether it's because you straightened it too much, used too much heat, or that's just your hair texture, whatever it may be, I'm telling you, highly, highly recommend. It was actually recommended to me, thankfully. I'm just about to brush my teeth, which I like to use this gentle floss before I actually brush my teeth. I know some people floss after. I
feel like I'm looking at if Uncle Fester and Wednesday like switched bodies. Or like their minds switched. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm saying. The melding of those two people is this.
don't understand that. Everyone is different, so can't hate on you. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna throw on some pants and then take Twink out. And then it is time for us to hit the hay.
I'm going to stop harping on this, but the amount of time and the amount of money and resources this girl has, and she has nothing but drugstore makeup, kills me. Wow, it looks so cool.
So currently outside with Twink. So this never happens this way. I usually just go to bingo once a week with my mom. She goes a few times depending on how she feels, and she invites me every single time, but I'm like, nah, it's okay, I'll just go that one time. But this week I am going 3 times. I went on Monday, I'm about to go again tonight, which is Friday, and then I'm also going to glow in the dark bingo tomorrow night, which is Saturday, and I'm super freaking excited.
So unnecessary.
So far I have won twice. My mom's fiance has won twice, and she's won once. And we've only been here for like an hour.
Once again, 43.
I'm interested to know like what the buy-in is for these games and like how much are they winning?
I don't know, the good luck is here. So I'm currently outside because sometimes I need to like take a deep breath, because at this bingo hall I get super dizzy because of all the cigarette smoke. Like, it is so bad. But you guys, I have won twice. My mom's fiance has won twice.
She's so dramatic. Now, to be fair, when you're a non-smoker and you go into places where everyone's smoking, I can't stand that. And especially like after you leave, your hair, your clothes, everything just feels like it has a thick layer of smoke. But to say that she's getting dizzy because of it, like, give me a freaking break.
Twice. My mom has won once. And this lady that's sitting next to us is getting upset, and now I'm like scared to get another bingo. I hope she wins though, because I feel bad. But anyways, I'm about to go.
Are you scared of her? Really, Amber? Just intimidate her with her size and smack the table or something. We know you know how.
Back in there and go to the bathroom, and then I think we're gonna get something to eat here. I got chicken taquitos with a salad type deal. You guys, I got another bingo.
Healthy
like
queen.
A really fast one. This table's hot.
Also, the woman that's next to her is probably getting pissed just because you're annoying and you keep getting your camera out and saying how you're winning. So.
She got another bingo, folks. All right, you guys, so I have been home for some hours now, just did things around my apartment, but I had such a freaking good night. I genuinely feel like my mental health is improving drastically, because for a minute there, I didn't even want to go out and do things that I once enjoyed. Like, I wasn't going to bingo, wasn't hanging out with my mom, wasn't talking to my friends, wasn't enjoying hobbies that normally I really love. And I know sometimes when I hit a low like that, that is unfortunately what happens. But I'm getting out of that low, and I have a therapy appointment on Monday, which thank God. But
I mean, I get it to a degree, just not leaving your house ever, or in her case, hardly. Yeah, you're gonna start being depressed.
To give you guys an update on my borderline personality workbook. So I was going like in depth on what was happening here, and I know a lot of people were enjoying it and some people weren't, but I've decided I'm not going to do that anymore. I am on chapter 6 though, and I know I shared stuff from chapter 1 with you guys. So far I've been able to learn more about BPD, where it comes from. I've learned my attachment style, my BPD type, and it dived a lot more into BPD symptoms, which I'm telling you, there's a lot. It's kind of hectic. I just think talking about the workbook in my videos isn't gonna do me any good. I will definitely still give you guys updates on how I'm doing with my BPD and things about it. It's not like a
I'm not gonna speculate on anybody's mental health because I'm not in anybody else's mind but my own, but the way she uses this as a crutch is just so unnecessary and kind of an insult to anybody that really has been diagnosed with BPD.
taboo subject because it is me. Borderline personality disorder is a personality disorder, so it's part of who I am, and that's something that I have to accept. But
It's
I'm
her
gonna be
entire
working on managing
personality,
my
you
emotions,
guys.
and I know ever since I was diagnosed, I've gotten a lot better. And then with doing the workbook, doing therapy, I know it's only going to continue to improve, which genuinely makes me really freaking happy because it's just like BPD has ruled my life, my emotions, the way I react to things, and I'm just tired of it.
To me, her using the terminology BPD is the same as when she used to blame the binge monster. She always has to have this entity outside of herself that she can put the blame on because it's not her, you guys. She's not in control of these things. It's the it's the BPD monster. Might as well call it that now. It's the BPD monster that's taking over and making her do and say all these things because she isn't in control.
Hello, hello, welcome to a new day. Who else has that thing where it's like you look different in pictures, you look different in the mirror, you look different in videos? Which is real? Sometimes for me, I look better in videos. Sometimes it's the pictures. Sometimes
Well, I can tell you it's not whatever has the filters on. And truly, it's really not even the mirror because your image is switched. So, probably photographs, unfiltered photographs of yourself would be the real perception.
it's the mirror. Today it is the mirror. Here's a little outfit of the day. I'm not currently wearing pants, so don't mind that. But we're wearing this adorable dress that I've had for literally years, and I love it so much. And my bow mesh top.
Those arms. They'll never cease to basically phase me because every time I see them, it's just the way the human body can distribute fat and how it's always so different on basically anyone. It's almost amazing if it wasn't so morbid and grotesque.
So these are a bunch of rhinestones. I'll show you guys up close. They look like this. So I put 6 rhinestones on my face today because why the hell not? So we have 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. And I'm also wearing my hair in
That looks stupid, but again, it's like something a 14-year-old would do.
the middle part, and I straightened it. Yes, I did, because I woke up and it was frizzy. It was hectic. It was like frizzy and curly from the braids, and it just looked a mess. I was like,
And God
screw
forbid
it.
you
I'm
wash
just
it
gonna
again.
straighten it. So I did not vlog much while I was out. Actually, I don't think I vlogged anything. I'm sorry. There was music playing the whole time, and I was genuinely just living in the moment. I had such an amazing time, and guess what? I won $500. Yes, I did, but I tipped really big, so I didn't get the full 500, but still, like, okay. All right, you
A generous queen, you guys.
guys, I need accountability. So this is a room temperature water. Let's chug it.
Imagine needing to take accountability for drinking water. I swear, I'll never stop saying it. This person lives in a completely different reality than the rest of us. Taking accountability for drinking water.
We did it. That's how easy it is to get some water in. Y'all, I'm telling you, it has been a hectic morning to say the least. Perfume today, Nicki Minaj. I don't even know what it's called actually. I was startled awake this morning early. The fire alarm was going off. So when that happens, we have to evacuate. So I have to round up Twinkie, I have to round up Wasabi. We have to go to the...
Now, to prove that I'm not a complete a-hole, I actually like this color on her, and I like the way her hair looks right now. But that's about it.
Evacuation area. And once that's all done, the apartments either text us or email us like why the said fire alarm happened. Well, there was a fire in my building, which thankfully the fire department like got here lickety quick and it's out, everyone's safe, everything's good. But it wasn't 5 minutes after we were back in the apartment and I was fixing to go back to sleep because I'm telling you this happened at like 7:30 this morning and I had a late night last night. So I bet as everyone's fixing to go back to sleep on a Sunday morning, it starts going off again. So I don't know why it went off a second time, but we were all outside. I have Wasabi in his little thing.
Did she have pants on when the alarm went off? I'm just imagining the scrambling that must have been happening while she was trying to get dressed, trying to get the dog, trying to get the cat in that carrier. I'm sure it was something to behold.
He's meowing like crazy. Poor little guy, but he's good now. We're all good. Everyone's safe. But yeah, I have to go put on some pants because I'm about to go grocery shopping.
Oh my God. She 100% just panicked. Like, she was trying to get that on there real quick, and she saw someone coming and was like, oh my God.
It didn't fit down there, so I had to put it up here.
It 100% would
So
have.
these are like the regular size red cups. And then I glance up, look at these. Oh my God, those are adorable. So tiny. So we all love a time lapse. Well, at least I do. I think they're satisfying. But this one was kind of a flop because here I am putting away my groceries and I was gonna time lapse the whole thing. And then my phone decides to die right in the
She
middle
has like
of
the
it.
same
So
width
there's
as that
All
refrigerator.
right, you guys, weekly Lego update. Out of 582 steps, I'm on step 475. I think I maybe did like 10 steps this week. I didn't really get around to doing much, but this is how my car is looking. I'm telling you, this has been so hard and challenging, but it's been rewarding. And when I'm done with it, I'm just gonna be like, wow.
And she is so proud of herself for putting a Lego together. Wow.
Amazed. Okay, you guys, so it is time for the end of the vlog, which is where I like to read my oracles for going into the next week. So I have multiple oracle decks, but I like to choose 3 that I am feeling connected to in that moment. And I'm going to choose 1 per oracle deck. So the 3 that I am choosing today is Shine from the Inside, Life Happens, and The Wild Soul. So I am going to skip over all of the shuffling and you guys will just see me pull out the card. So you don't have to see me sit there and shuffle and all of that. All right, so we have 1. All right, we have the second card. Okay, now for the third one. I originally thought that the deck wanted me to pull the card that I was fixing to pull, but I noticed that's not actually the true energy. So that's why I switched the card, because it was like, no, this one, this is the one. All right, so this first one is the Crow, Magic. Okay. The crow is known for its intelligence and mystery. It symbolizes magic, transformation, and hidden knowledge. Crows are often seen as messengers from the unseen world, representing the power of intuition and deeper truths. This card suggests that magic and change are at play in your life. Oh my god, and you should trust in the unknown. Wow, okay. The crow reminds you that not everything is as it seems, and hidden forces may be guiding you. Embrace the magic and mystery around you, trust in the unseen, and be open to transformation. Wow, that resonates a lot with what I am currently going through right now. I feel like there is so many different things that I am trying to transform in my life, whether that's mental, physical.
I can't take her serious with these gems on her eyes, but I don't care if she pulled a card and it literally said, Amber, stop eating yourself to death and stop being an asshole to everyone. She would find a way to be like, oh my God, you guys, the universe is telling me how amazing I am. So this is pointless.
Emotional, like literally all of it. This card is telling me just go with the transformation. The universe is on your side. Now, kind of like cave into it. Stop like self
Yeah, the universe is on your side. And the wake of victims that you have behind you. Okay.
sabotaging and like putting a wall up pretty much. I love that. Okay, so this next one. Ooh, oh no, we got naive. Okay, so this deck does not come with a guidebook. The universe might be calling me out. I might be being naive to a situation, and I do have it in my brain. I'm not going to share it publicly.
You're naive to every situation. You're naive to how you treat people. You're naive to the fact that you think that your body is just going to last forever despite how you're treating it. Like, you're not going to live forever. You say you're 50s, okay, if you're lucky. You're naive to how the world really works because you don't live in the real world. You don't live as a real person does. You have this completely unique set of circumstances for your life, as pathetic and debilitating as it is. You don't live in the real world. So, yes, you are extremely naive.
Am I being naive or am I just trying to be a positive girly pop? You know? So this one is hard to discuss since it is like a personal matter that I don't really want to talk about
Probably
out
about a new
loud.
love
But I get it.
interest.
I got it. Okay, universe, I got it. Maybe I am a naive one. Okay. So here's
Maybe
the
another
third one.
married person. Yeah.
Remove the limiting labels you are wearing. Okay. Along the way, we've picked up toxic beliefs about ourselves. Maybe you've been told you weren't smart enough, lovable enough, pretty enough, or whatever enough. Whether you've accepted others' opinions as truth, remove the limiting labels you're wearing and let your light shine. Yeah, damn. I feel like all the bad I hear, like coming at me all the time, I start to believe these things. I start to believe I'm ugly, I'm gross, I'm a narcissist, nobody's gonna love me, my mom should have just aborted me. Like, I genuinely start to believe these things. Like, people telling me I'm worthless, I shouldn't even be alive.
Who's telling her this? Other than a complete psycho, no one's going to say that your mom shouldn't have had you or you shouldn't be alive. If anything, what everyone's trying to tell you is to save you, but you don't want to listen to that. You're only going to focus on the negative. And because someone's not completely kissing your ass, they're telling me I shouldn't be here anymore, you guys. I've never seen a comment of someone saying that. And if someone is, that's completely out of pocket.
Like, just all of these horrific things, like, the more you hear them, and sometimes you only need to hear them once, you start to believe them. And I've been hearing them my actual whole life. Started as a kid, I was bullied in school. My dad has said some very awful things to me, especially when I was a teenager. So had to hear it from him. And then it's like through my foster homes and just now it's like all online. It's like it's never stopped. It's been like this ongoing thing that I've always dealt with. And I think I need to realize that I am more than other people's negative, harsh opinions of me because
I don't think it was her fault when she was a child that she's receiving those criticisms and being made fun of at school. That's terrible. And I hate that she went through that. And I think that's very harmful to a kid. That was on her parents because they let her get to that size. And because of the conditions she was living in, where she was, not having clean clothes, she wasn't had the best hygiene, all of that. That is not her fault. And I'm sorry that that happened to her because that sucks. But you're an adult now, and it is your responsibility to take those things and either let them go or learn from it, because you can't use that your entire life to say, well, this is why I am the way I am. You have to learn and you have to grow. I'm sorry that those shitty things happened to you, but you have to let that go to move on with your life. But I don't know why I even say these things, because we know we're past that now, but I just wanted to say I don't think it was her fault that those things happened to her, or, that she's to blame for certain things, because, she was a kid. But now you're an adult, Amber. It's time to grow up, and if you can't take criticism, then ignore it or change.
Know who I am. I know I'm not an awful person. I know that I am beautiful regardless of the number on the scale, because literally some of the most beautiful people I've ever seen are bigger women. So it's like, why can't I also be a part of that? Like, everyone is their own worst enemy. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling. All of this together is just showing, like, this is like,
It's just very interesting how she is so self obsessed, but she also hates herself. Like, damn well she is disgusted by what she sees in the mirror, but she also thinks she's better than everyone. So make that make sense.
a separate little entity here. This is a personal matter, so we'll just leave that out. I feel like this is very much just telling me, like, girl, like, do you, be you, like, you are not these limiting beliefs and opinions of other people. Keep up the transformation and you're on the right path. So I'm gonna
If the universe could give her a message, it wouldn't say, "Do you, be you, keep on the path," because you're horrible. Everything you've done as an adult has been one mistake after the other, and you've never learned from those, and you've never grown as a person. You're still very much a child. So I'm glad, though. Like I said, she's going to take anything and interpret it how she wants it to be, like, and no, I am doing great, you guys. So why bother?
put these away, but I hope that you guys enjoy this weekly vlog. I know I am thoroughly enjoying these weekly vlogs. I hope that you guys are as well, and I'll see you in the next one. And like I've been saying on and off for almost 12 years here on YouTube, I hope that you guys are having a good night, a good day, or wherever you are.
Wow. She is so smug. Well, that was a long one. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. I really enjoy watching Amberlyn and kind of giving my commentary on certain things, and I hope you enjoy watching. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.